We are exploring phrasing of multiple stroke gestures in a pen input prototype known as Scribbly. Commands in Scribbly consist of selection of scope, choosing a command using a pigtail gesture, and then an optional direct manipulation phase specific to the command chosen. Muscular tension can be used to provide a springboard mode that automatically returns to a default state, inking in our case, when the user releases tension. We conducted an experiment with several possible phrase structures that require varying levels of muscular tension. The inking part of the task requires the user to draw ink circles around several objects. The command part of the task requires the user to form a disjoint selection by circling several objects in gesture mode, then choosing the move command, and then dragging the objects to their new position. In the low tension condition, the user clicks the mode switch button to transition to gesture input. After the click, the system stays in the gesture mode as long as the pen stays within the proximity sensing range of the screen. In the half tension condition, the user holds the mode switch key until the command selection. Contact of the pen with the screen then holds the gesture mode. In the full tension condition, the user must hold the mode switch key until the entire command gesture is completed. We also explore whether a touchpad can be used instead of the button to initiate the mode switch. Our experimental results suggest users perform best in the full tension condition, so we've explored a number of designs that build on this approach. Scribbly uses multiple stroke disjoint scopes to support some interesting command capabilities. Multiple edges of objects can be selected for alignment. Only one align command is needed, since the scope specifies the type of alignment as well as the objects involved. A lasso scope creates an implicit group. This can be used to align objects while preserving the relative spatial relationship between several of them. Scribbly's flip command provides another example. To flip A, B, C, and D about the center of C, for example, the user crosses C, then circles the objects, and then chooses the flip command. The user can instead flip relative to the right edge of the objects by first lassoing them, then crossing the implicitly created group, and then choosing flip. At the end of the phrase, the implicit group is automatically unpacked. Note that implicit groups can be nested. Here we flip the objects about the center of A and B. The user first circles them, then crosses them, then circles all four objects. The user then chooses flip. Overall, these examples illustrate how muscular tension can be used to phrase potentially complex input sequences together in a way that seems natural to users. It also avoids the need for system-maintained explicit modes that can lead to mode errors, or to unnecessary extra steps to turn off modes before the user can return to their primary inking task.